morning, good morning. Hi, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Morning Cuppa Joy. It's time to get your joy on. So let me see if I can find it online and share it out. And there we are. Sure enough, we are on Enlightened World Network this morning. So if you would just help me to share it onto your news feed, onto your groups, and wherever you want to share it. And then let's get the family going in here. That's what this show is all about. It's a family that comes together every day. Good morning, Mikey on Periscope. Hello, hello. Good morning, Sally De La Rosa. How are you? And let me see, Facebook has obviously changed some things again. Okay, this is fun. So let me see where I can share this, that I don't know what it's doing, but obviously you can't just share it anymore. You have to do a watch party. So that's okay. I'm just going to get back and see where we are so I can see who's on here. Okay, gotcha. Jennifer's on. Deirdre. Good morning, everyone. And Sally, you're at the center already, having a busy day. Yeah, it's Tuesday. And we had the holiday going on yesterday, but I know you're always off on Mondays. Anyway, so how was your day? And did you get lots of fun time in? We talked about that yesterday, about playing, making time for play. So I'm having my first cup of Java. Good morning, cheers. Wendy, good morning to you. Thank you for sharing. I tried to share and it said I had to do a watch party instead of just sharing to a group. So I don't know. They keep changing everything, don't they? You could just get used to it being one way and all of a sudden you're doing it totally different than what it used to be. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Charlie and Gabby. The gang's coming in. Hello, hello. The gang here is on high alert already. So you may be hearing some doggy noises as they watch in their neighborhood. And nobody can come near their yard without them telling them it's their yard and telling them all about it. So good morning, Tony Hidalgo. Good to see you on here, sweetie. I'm so glad you're here today. And just hoping that everybody's ready to have a great day. I know I am. Every day I listen to affirmations and those wonderful I ams, starting my day with feeding positive into my energy field. And when we do that, it does something to our mindset. It just gets us off on that feeling of limitless. We can do anything, and we can because, we're here in this human body wearing this suit of flesh and bone, but that's not what it's all about. It's all about enjoying every moment that we're here, having this experience. We decided to come here to have this experience. Nobody chose it for us. We decided that, hey, I need to learn some more. I need to grow. I need some experience in the contrast. And that's how we do it. We come, we go through the things in life that's going to teach us and show us what the contrast is all about, what oneness is all about. Because when we see the contrast, when we see that illusion of separation, it points out to us what the oneness is. So it's really sounds kind of strange, right? How that happens. to see live the division and live the separation, to really feel our oneness together. But that's how it is, and that's how it works. So in seeing that, the dark nights of the soul, and seeing all of the struggles and the challenges that we have, it brings us to who we really are and who we truly are. And when we find that, we find our way home. We find that that's what it's all about. It's inside of us. It's in our heart. It's not what we think we're seeing, that illusion that we're seeing of the separation. It's really inside of us. That's where the real stuff is. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Hope you're doing well today. And Sally says, I have a past life regression and a reading today. Okay, I'm missing part of what you're saying. Today on your day off. Spent yesterday in beautiful Holland, Michigan, shopping for supplies, which is always fun. Somebody mentioned Holland, Michigan yesterday. Was it one of our family members, I think, that lives in Holland, Michigan? So I know we have a few people on here from Michigan, Sally. It might have been your friend that was on that told me that she was up near you and you all were friends. So I'm glad that you had a good day. And yes, looking for stuff to put in your store. I'm sure that is a lot of fun, getting everything in there that you want in there and having it be just the way you want it to be. I love that, and I can't wait to see all of it. Carolyn C.J. Jones, hello, good morning, and welcome to you. So we're getting people in. Good morning, Erica Hoppy. And we're right now just seeing who's here, and good mornings, and what's going on with Tuesday. Can't believe it's Tuesday already, but it is. I only have 2 more full days after today here in Florida, and then I'll be headed out to eventually Michigan by way of New York. I know, isn't that weird that I'm going east to come back west, but that's the way the journey is taking me. And obviously I'm supposed to be in New York for whatever reason. And Cleo wanted to say good morning. So that's Cleo behind me. I'm pet sitting right now and house sitting for my friend Joanne. And these are her beautiful fur babies that I just love. They've been really just giving me so much good energy before I start on my trip. Good morning, Tammy Martin. And Wendy says, we have a place here called Holland on Sea, and you have a Holland in Michigan. I love that. Holland is one of those places that I've always been intrigued by. And I don't know if I will make it there on this trip or not, but I just love every picture I've ever seen of Holland. I have just loved it. I've loved the energy, the beauty, everything about it. So who knows? It may be. You know, we were talking yesterday about manifesting, and I was saying it seems like every time that I speak a name or something to manifest, it shows up. It just comes right into my field of awareness. So maybe Holland is one of those places I'm supposed to speak, and it will show up. And Gabby says, very random, but when I was 19, I stayed at the ice hockey team at Michigan State University for a month, traveled with them for finals. I know that was so much fun, Gabby, and I know they must have had a blast with you and your wonderful energy. So I can imagine. Did they win their finals? Because I know that was probably a time of very high energy going on. And Stacy says, love going there. Tracy is from Saugatuck, Michigan, and we will be taking you there. It's a beautiful coastal-like town that runs along Lake Michigan. Well, I cannot wait to see that and to see all the beauty that's up there, Sally. I'm already there. My body hasn't caught up yet, but I'm already there and just being with you right now. Wendy is asking how I travel. I am renting a car to drive from here to New York, and I'm going to stop on the way to see Carrie Klingon Butcher in Tennessee and see a couple of my sisters and hopefully my brother in Kentucky. And then in New York, I have a vehicle that a friend is loaning me to do my travels and to take this journey, our journey of healing. We'll start from Florida on Friday and head north. And I think I'm going to be stopping to see Stacy's new home on my way out of the state. I think I'll just stop and say hello to her and get a quick hug and see her brand new house that she has moved into. And so very happy for her that they got the final approval and they are moving their stuff into the house. Suzanne, good morning to Suzanne in Pennsylvania. And Charlie, you're supposed to see me. You know it, Charlie. And Megan Andrews Whitaker, good morning from New York. Oh, Megan, what part of New York are you in? Because I'll be there. I think on Monday is the day that I arrive in New York. And Gabby, you think it was fun? You are so funny. I know you had fun. You always have fun. And Gabby said, I was just speaking to Stacy. She had a good first day at work. Yeah, I talked to her for just a few minutes last night after the intentions group, and she's back to work again. I think she goes in this morning from what she was telling me, so she won't be on here with us. Oh, Megan, you're in upstate in Ithaca, New York. I believe our Julie Kiss is upstate. I know there's somebody that's upstate. It's either Julie or Erica. But Erica, I think you're closer to Charlie, maybe. Yes, Julie, you are the one that's upstate. So yeah, we have a lot of New Yorkers on here. I love that. I love the energy from New York. And when you all come in, it feels so powerful to have that beautiful energy. Yes, Megan and Julie, I don't think you all live very far from each other, do you? So that would be cool to have all of our New Yorkers together. Let's have a New York reunion on Monday when I come up there and get everybody together in one place. Erica, you're on Long Island. Yeah, I thought so. And Donna Zolo, good morning to you. And thank you for coming on to the Morning Cuppa Joy. We're all having our cuppas this morning, whether it's coffee, tea, or just joy. and our Gabby, for you, it's your nighttime. So hopefully you're having a cup of tea with us, Gabby, before you go to bed. And Charlie says that I have to change a few appointments today for next Monday. I can't wait to see you, Charlie, and to be in that energy live and in person because you're so awesome. Charlie comes on every night with us with the chanting family. We chant together, and we've been doing that for over 3 months now. We've been chanting and making a difference in the world because it really does. It changes us inside and it changes the world on the outside. So we will continue to do that. Anyone that wants to join us at night, it's 9:00 Eastern time. It's called Chanting for Change. And we have a Facebook group by that same name, Chanting for Change, where you can find the Zoom link and come on in and join in with us. And Gabby, you are having a nighttime cup of tea. Well, cheers, my darling. And I hope it's really, really good. And I hope your day has been amazing there in Australia. And good morning on Periscope to Poke Toast. Good morning to you. And I'm so glad that Periscope people are starting to find the broadcast in the mornings. We have some that come on regularly every morning with us and share in their joy as well. Erica says, I watch the replay. I always fall asleep of the chanting. Yeah, it's a great way to fall asleep though, because it's going into your subconscious and you are getting the benefit of it, even if you're sleeping. Gabby says, and chanting fills your nose with pet hair, it seems. We had so much fun last night on chanting. There was so much laughter. There was so much joy. All of us had our beautiful animals that just gathered around the energy. They wanted to get into the chanting with us. And so they were all over us, coming in front of the camera, sitting in laps, giving kisses. It was an amazing time last night when we did the chanting for change. And Cleo was right in my lap the whole time, just wanting to be in that energy and see what was going on. So animals are so cool. They know whenever there's an energy shift, you can tell that they are just right there in that energy, wanting to experience it all with us. And that's what happens at night. The energy shifts with what we are doing. When we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, it really does shift the energy. So you can always tell when the animals are paying attention to what we're doing, there is something that they're sensing and something they're knowing that's different than it was before. And Gabby says that she's had a great, I'm so glad to hear that, because Gabby, I remember our show yesterday, and we kind of gathered around you and put our arms around you and said, come on, let's pull you up into this vibration. And we did a vibration of playfulness yesterday. Wasn't that awesome to just let go, just to be that kid again and get into the childlike wonder? Anytime we can leave things behind and not have all of the restrictions, all the limitations, we go to that place that is just freedom. And we can go there anytime we want. We can just say, okay, I'm going into my child now, and me and my child are going to play and have fun. And that's what you can do at any point in time. One of my mentors is Lisa Nichols, and Lisa teaches us that we don't have to start over. We don't have to go back and erase anything or change anything from the way it happened or the way it was, because we really can't. But sometimes we have that mindset, don't we? We do the what ifs. What if it was this way? What if instead of not having a loving home growing up, what if I had a loving home? Don't we do that because we would wish for the things that weren't so wonderful in life to be different, but we don't have to do that. We can start at any point in our life and create life the way we want it to be. We make it, we create it with our words, with our thoughts, and then with our actions. So if I want life to be wonderful, then I speak it. I speak it. I say, this is a great day. Just like the morning rampage video that I watch with Abraham, where it's all, this is a good day. This is a really good day. And it's going to be going forward this beautiful day that I am creating in this moment. And we can all do that. We can speak it into existence. The more you put that energy out from you, the more it becomes your reality. So every morning I listen to that rampage. Every morning I'm hearing, this is a very good day. And I used to say that I was going to paint on my ceiling, it's a great day to have a great day, because it really is. Every day is a great day to have a great day. Every day is worthy of us having the very best experience we can have. We have this day. What are we going to do with it? I ask myself that every morning when I wake up and I see that I have a new day. I'm like, wow, what can I do with this day? What can I create today? What can I do that's going to put a positive energy in the world today? How can I affect just one person today in a positive way? How can I make one person feel more loved and feel like they're important and they're acknowledged? And that's my desire every morning when I wake up and I see that it's another new day. It's a new day. It's a blank canvas that we can do anything with that we want. If you have a blank canvas sitting in front of you, what would you put on that canvas? And you do. You have it right now, this moment. So what are you going to put on that blank canvas today? Let's create. Let's get some creativity going in here today. So just envision right in front of you is this big blank canvas. Tell me what you're going to create on that canvas. Let's put those in the comments. Whatever it is that you're going to create, put it on the canvas. So Gabby says, you all definitely helped me, absolutely pulled me up, completely different day to day. Even went to a friend's house and helped her with the cleansing ceremony. I love you all. We love you so much, Gabby. You are so much a huge part of us here at the family. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. Jenny Waterhouse, good morning. Becky Lefebvre, good morning. And Erica says, oh my God, I watched that every day for months. Yeah, every day watching that morning rampage with Abraham puts us into a space that is just beautiful and creative and loving and with an energy of expectation that it will be a good day. Because when we state it, it's going to happen. It's going to show up for us. So keep watching it. Keep telling yourself those words. It's a great day to have a great day. Becky says, yes, I agree. My stress test will be okay today. It will be better than okay today. And yes, Gabby, it is on YouTube. I usually play Ali O'Shea's I Am affirmation video. And then right after that, it auto plays into Abraham. And that's usually the first one that I hear is it's called Morning Rampage. You can search for it on YouTube. And it's just beautiful. She says, this is a good day. This is a very good day. And that's what we create when we say those words. So Gabby, on your canvas, you are going to put a dragon on there. I love that. I love dragon energy. And dragons take us into an energy of play as well, because that's what they are and that's what they do. They help us find our inner child's place of being on the playground, of creativity and joy and just being. So Gabby answered the question. That's what she's going to put on her blank canvas. So how about the rest of you? You have a blank canvas sitting right in front of you. You have all the paint, all the colors, everything that you need to create on that canvas. What are you creating right now, this moment? Don't even think about it. Don't think, just put something on that canvas. And let's see what you got for us. And yes, Becky, Allie is so amazing. She is the most amazing motivator. And that's what she does. She motivates us into being our very best self. And I listen to those I am affirmations and I say them right along with her. I think I have them all memorized now. I've been doing it for a couple of months. And we actually studied Allie's book, The Return to Me, which is just so beautiful. And now we're doing another beautiful book. And I have someone today that I'm going to be interviewing on Gratitude Happy Hour, but it's at a different time. It's going to be at 1 o'clock this afternoon. and his name is Arvind Devalia. And Arvind is an amazing person that Carrie introduced me to. He lives in London, England. He lives close to Abbey Road, which is where the Beatles made that place famous. It's where they recorded their music, and he has been in the recording studio. And so Arvind is going to come on and talk to us about getting the life you love and live it. Arvind Devalia. And he sent me this autographed copy of his book, and I'm going to interview him today and hear from his very mouth, how we can get the life that we love and live it. So if you want to join me, that'll be at 1:00 Eastern Time. Ruth Anderson will be on with me to talk to this amazing man. And let's just find out how we can do this. How can we get the life we love? Because we all want that, don't we? And we create it. So how do we have more help in doing that? That's what I want Arvind to tell us, to share with us how we can do that. Okay, so what are we creating on our canvas? Sally is creating a lotus blossom. That would be on her canvas. We'll put it there. Just see it. Go ahead and see that canvas in front of you and see that lotus blossom. I'm seeing it with you. I'm seeing it, Sally. It's a beautiful lotus blossom. And I can see the goddess Lakshmi nearby you as well. Lakshmi is the goddess of manifestation and abundance. And I see her on that lotus blossom, bringing you so much prosperity and abundance there at Zenlightenment. I love that. Jenny Waterhouse is creating fairies full of playfulness. I love your thinking, Jenny. Yes, yes, I see your fairies as well. And Deirdre is creating a rainbow heart. Oh, Deirdre, I love that so much. I'm so glad you're back with us, Deirdre. You add so much to this show. And thank you for all that you bring to us. And I love that rainbow heart. I see it. I see all the colors of it. Becky is creating angels dancing. Oh, the angels love to dance. The angels just love when they can get into play with us. When we dance around, when we sing, when we chant, when we really love life, they are right there just dancing with us and loving us and enjoying every moment, laughing with us. The angels love to laugh. So they laugh right along with us laughing. And Gabby says, is there a fish tank near you? No, there's no fish tank here. I think you may have been hearing like the AC maybe when it kicked on. But yeah, there's no, she has lots of animals, but no fish. And I don't know where the cat is this morning. I haven't seen the kitty cat, but maybe she will come in and bless us with her energy this morning. And Catherine says, I've been attracted to flowers lately, so I'll draw some flowers. I love that, Catherine. Yes, let's bring in that beautiful flower energy, the energy that is so amazingly powerful. Flowers are powerful. And I was learning from Gabby last night on the chanting group about canola flowers. I had no idea. So I learned something new last night. And she taught us that the canola plant is a beautiful flower, and it's growing out in Australia. And that is where canola oil comes from. I'm familiar with canola oil. I've cooked with it before, but I didn't know how it was grown or what it looked like as it was growing. So that was a beautiful thing to learn last night. Good morning, Rick Morrow. Good morning, Nafriti. So we are creating today, guys, those of you that just came in, you have a blank canvas. Every day we have a blank canvas. You have one right in front of you. So share with us what you are creating. What are you putting on your canvas today? And what are you manifesting today by drawing on that canvas or painting on your canvas? Christina, I can't wait to see you and give you a big hug. And I hope you're doing well. I hope that toe is all healed up because we've been lifting you up every day and praying for it to be all better. And Christina says, today I'm going to create some more greeting cards to send to the nursing homes and the vet hospital for Christmas. I know it's only September, but I do about 100. So crafters have to start early. I will also be learning how to use Zoom more effectively and seeding for a loving garden of info for workshops at the center. Awesome. And Christina, I'll be there soon. I can help you with anything that you want help with for Zoom, for doing live broadcasts, because I've been doing it for a while. So if there's any question that I can answer, I'm very, very happy to answer questions for you and to help with that. And Gabby says to Christina, don't forget to ask the gnomes to help with the garden. Absolutely. Charlie is creating a sunset on the beach. Ooh, you're talking my language. I love the sunsets. I love sunrises at the beach also. We have the most beautiful, amazing sunrises here in Florida. And I love going to the beach early in the morning and just watching that sun as it first breaks. And especially if there are clouds there, the clouds just make it more colorful and the rays start to come up through the clouds. And it's one of the most amazing energies that you've ever seen. If you've never seen the sunrise come up over the ocean, you've really missed out because it is beautiful. And Gabby, you're hearing things. Well, there may be a fish tank on some dimension that's right here with me, but it's not in this dimension, at least not that I know of. But you know what is here? And I sat outside the other night, there's crickets here. And I'm working on our sound, the meditation with the live sounds in the background. I'm still working on that. So that's something that I'll be finishing up hopefully today. I've got a very busy day today, but I'm going to try to get that fit in there. And Julie Kiss, you're painting butterflies of all kinds on your canvas. I love that. What's your favorite butterfly? Anybody have a favorite? I love all of them, but I have some that when I see them, it's just an amazing energy to see. Here in Florida, our state butterfly is the zebra longwings. And it's such a beautiful butterfly. It has the stripes, the black and white stripes, and just so pretty to look at as it flies. You always know when you've seen a zebra because it's that striped, beautiful black and white contrasting energy. Okay, guys, there's 3 dogs walking down the street with a man behind. So we may hear some barking here in just a bit. I'm not sure yet. They're talking about it. They're deciding if they're going to bark at the 3 dogs. They may feel like they're outnumbered. But they're looking out the window. So hopefully they'll just settle. Yes, they're going to settle. Thank you. Thank you for not barking. So let's see what else we got. Christina says, Gabby, what's funny about that is that I have little Christmas gnomes I am adding this year to the cards. Wow, Gabby, your intuition was kicked in there, wasn't it? And she says, I've had so many synchronicities the last few days. Yeah, you were tuned in for sure, Gabby. You were right there with Christina while she was creating. So Erica Hoppy, You are painting on your canvas a new life filled with spiritual growth and like-minded people, your soul family. The soul family, absolutely. We have called that to us. That's what we are here. It's what the angelic river family is. We're a soul family, and we all connect on that level, on the soul level, because we had that contract to come together, and we did. And we've stayed together every morning. Y'all come in here and share love with each other and lift each other up. Gabby, you have a lesson with Ruth this morning on the Zoom because Gabby is going to host Sharon Boyle on Wednesdays. So tomorrow is Sharon Boyle Day at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time to play the singing bowls. And Gabby will be with her as the host. So I'm so glad you're doing that, Gabby. And any questions that you have, anything I can help with, I'm up at that time. So if you get stuck or you run into a glitch, just reach out because I will be here. I'll be listening to that 6:30 sound healing before our morning show, and I'll be happy to help you with whatever. And she says, yay, so excited to host for her. We're excited to see the two of you together. I think that's going to be amazing energy, and I can't wait. And Christina, you're so welcome, honey. I can't wait to see you and get my arms around you. And Jean Lorio says, good morning. Good morning, our sweet Jean. And Ringo. I know Ringo's right there near you. And Deirdre says her favorite butterfly is the monarch. I love the monarchs. They are, to me, they're the most beautiful of all the butterflies. When you see the monarch, it's like they were named right because that's royalty. When you look at all that beauty, it's just this amazing royal energy that comes through from them, isn't it? And I love seeing them here in Florida. We have so many monarchs here in Florida. A friend of mine actually raises them. She gets the caterpillars and puts them in a protective mesh enclosure. And then once they come out as a butterfly, she releases them. And she does releases for people in honor of loved ones, and does a little blessing as she sends the butterfly on its way. Or she'll just say, okay, I have butterflies ready to leave the roost. And she'll open the enclosure and get them on her finger and just let them fly off. And it's so beautiful to watch that. Her name is Tina Vallant, and she does lives a lot. She'll come on live and do the release of the butterflies. And I just love that there are people that do that. Marbeth Dunn also releases butterflies live. So if you've missed any of them, look up those two girls because they're just amazing and so precious to show us all of that beauty of the monarchs. Sally says the monarch is our state butterfly in Michigan. Awesome. I didn't know that. Okay, what else we got going on? Sally says, oh, we need to get you to Holland on Lake Michigan when the storms roll in. I'm wearing a t-shirt with butterflies on it today. I love all these synchronicities that are popping up. Just beautiful. Jean says, Deirdre, one morning I looked out the window and saw a vibrating bush. When I checked on it, there was a bush covered with monarchs. They must have been migrating. So beautiful. They migrate south, and Jean, you are definitely south. you're there in El Paso, Texas. So yeah, I'm sure you get a lot of the monarchs that migrate down your way. And they are absolutely gorgeous when they migrate together, and there's so many of them coming through. And Jenny Waterhouse, I hope you have a beautiful day, sweetheart. And thank you for being with us while you could today. And Christina says, sorry, I was making coffee this morning and took the canvas thing literally. I'm a bit slow before coffee sometimes. We'll be creating grids of peace, compassion, and kindness with the angels and bathing the planet in various crystal light grid lines. I love that. I love that you're creating a grid for us. You know, when I come up there, let's do a crystal grid while I'm there for the shop. Let's do an abundance grid while I'm there. I love to do the abundance grids in the shape of the infinity sign. So I can see us doing one there at the shop for you. Good afternoon, Hope. I missed you last night, and I hope that you're doing well today. And Hope says, good afternoon, tribe. Teri, you were just a wonderful, joyous bundle of information. Hope, I just opened my mouth. You know, it's like there is no game plan. When I start the show, I hit that button and it's always like, okay, I wonder what today is going to be like, because I just turn it over to the angels and whatever they bring out on the show, that's what happens. So they come in and bring in whatever they want us to talk about. It just always happens. It always happens that way. Deirdre, I'm so glad you're here with us, Deirdre. And Caleb Davenport on Periscope, welcome. Jean says, so much love to our whole family. You are all butterflies in different patterns. All of you are beautiful. So true. Everyone is so unique in our own way, and putting out our energy in our unique human form, but knowing that we are all connected through the oneness of each other. So I decided to pull a Kuan Yin card this morning. And Jean, I waited for you to get on so you could hear what the message was, because I know Jean has found a really big connection to Kuan Yin. I connected with Kuan Yin about 7 years ago in a really big way. She's been guiding my life and helping me with compassion, helping me to really feel into bringing more love energy into my life and out into the world. So I have the Kuan Yin deck, and I love pulling these cards and just seeing what the message is for all of us. And it's exactly the words that I had just said, the divine connection. So what Kuan Yin wants us to know about the divine connection is the inspired, intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from your higher guidance. Beings of divine light are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust in your growing divine connection and inner knowing. Doing so will bring you the greatest joy. So finding that divine connection, finding that place of just pure, unconditional love, that's what it's all about. And that's what we can all do. And that's what we do here every day on this show. We find that divine connection with each other, don't we? We find that love. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to all find that love for each other in whatever the desire is to lift up together. So we call it prayer request. You know, different people have different views about what prayer is. And prayer to me is stating a desire that's in my heart, something that I want to bring forward, to lift up, to see a shift in the energy of it. And yes, wasn't that the perfect message, Jean Lorio? I thought it was too. And I thought of you when I pulled that exact card. And I know that you're making that divine connection with Kuan Yin and that she's helping you in your growth right now at this time. So that was for all of us, but I thought of you especially when I read the card. So it's time for us to put our prayer requests out there. Anything that you want lifted up, go ahead and place that now into the comments. And let's see what else we got going on. Christina says, since my angels revealed this new crystal gridding they are doing, it is nonstop. Yeah, it will be. It will be. They're teaching you, Christina. And as they teach you, you will be teaching others. I really feel like this is something that is there for you to have more knowledge about, to really know the energy, what it feels like to do the crystal gridding, and then share that out. That's what teaching is. Teaching is just sharing. That's all it is. So as you are receiving that energy and knowing how that energy feels, you're going to be sharing that with others. And I love that. I love that you're going to be doing that. And Sally says, I connected with her about 2 to 3 years ago during an awakening. Yes, she's so helpful in really bringing us to a place of self-love, self-compassion, knowing what it feels like to have arms wrapped around you and holding you. You know, I never had that as a child. I never had that true unconditional love. But I know it with all of you. I know it with Kuan Yin. I know it with the angels. And that's what we can do. We can really feel that energy and they can help us. It doesn't matter if we've never had love in our life ever. They can show us what that feels like and we can go into that energy together, which we do every day here on this show. Okay, Christina says, I meant new to me, not new to them. Yes. We knew what you meant. Sometimes we need more coffee. More coffee, please. And it's that kind of morning for me. It's like, yeah, more coffee, please. I filled the coffee pot full this morning. So it's going to be that kind of day, just letting the brain cells kick in at will. But the coffee does help a little bit to get that process going, doesn't it? And for me, it's either coffee or tea, and it doesn't really matter. I enjoy coffee. I really enjoy the taste and the smell of coffee in the morning. Christine O'Rourke, hello, and welcome. Christine, how are you doing? You know, we lifted Christine up before we put her in our circle and just pray, Christine, that you are doing well. And so glad that you joined us here in the morning. We're getting ready to do our prayers together. So if there's anybody that wants to put anything in the prayer circle today, go ahead and type it in the comments because it is our prayer time. And we will get going with that and go into our meditation. I loved where they took us yesterday. They took us to that place of play. We played on the playground and got into the lightness, that energy of just letting go and letting whatever came through come through. I love those meditation times. The times when we don't have to think, we just go with it, just go with the energy. Those are the best meditations, I think, when you just experience it. And we have a beautiful person leading us, guiding a meditation this morning at 11 o'clock. Her name is Hima Diaz, and Hima has done many meditations for us at Enlightened World, and she does such a beautiful job. So tune in at 11 this morning, and Hima will take us to a beautiful place also in meditation. And Christina says she's doing well. Christine O'Rourke, doing well, thanks very much for the upliftment. Yes, that's what we're here for, to lift each other up. Okay, so if you have anything, go ahead and type it in while we're going into our meditation time together. So let's just start with breathing. We've been in a place of creativity this morning, so let's continue to be creative. Just take a deep breath into your heart center. And just envision all the people that are on here, everyone being together in one place, not scattered around the world like we are, but just sitting in one place together, because we really are on that dimension where we're joined side by side. So let's be there in our hearts as we lift each other up and we lift those prayers up. We're lifting up Hope and her friend, her cousin, Lorraine Hillett. We're lifting up any of your family and your friends who are going through something right now. We're lifting up our beautiful Mother Earth, who is going through such a transition right now, such an amazing time to be alive on this planet. The energy that's coming through is something that we've never seen before. We've never experienced a pandemic like this before. We've never experienced the high frequency, the Schumann resonance that is just off the charts with the energy coming in from other planets. We've never been here before in this place. So let's just sit together as a family, all on the same level. And the animals are starting to gather around with me as well. They know when there's a shift. They know when the angels come in, and they know when there's something that's happening that's not the normal. They feel the energy. They respond to that energy in a beautiful way. They know that they can't see it, but they know that shift when they feel it. And we do too. We feel that shift inside of us. Our bodies sometimes react to the energy, sometimes in not a pleasant way. Sometimes we get the headaches. Sometimes we get an energy of like knowing that something is different, but we don't quite know what it is. So we feel kind of out of sorts with it. And that's what's going on right now. This high frequency that's coming in, it's affecting all of us. And it's something that we have never experienced before. We've never gone through this before. So as you continue to put in your prayer requests, each one is coming into our circle. Each name that you mention, every situation that you mention, it's all right here with us. We're all sitting around in a circle. Let's just envision the circle that we're in, that there's a campfire right in the middle of us. Just see it. You know what a campfire looks like. See the wood burning, see it stacked up like a triangle at the top, and see all those flames just coming up from that wood that's in your campfire. Let's all just sit around watching the campfire burn. What are you seeing? What colors are you seeing in that fire? What's the energy of the fire? Is it burning like really high and hot? Or is it just kind of calm and the flames are just slowly moving around in a circle? You know, when you have a campfire, there's a circular energy to it. And when you watch the smoke, it usually comes up out of the fire in a circle, almost like in a vortex of energy. So keep putting the names in there. We're all pulling those names in close to us as we're in that circle. And let's just watch the fire burn right now as we sit around and we keep pulling the air into our lungs. We keep going into a place of peace. As we bring it into our heart, we're connecting to where our true self is. Our true authentic self is right inside of us. And we're feeling that energy as we watch the campfire burn. And we see that fire now, it's starting to really glow. See the red as the embers of the wood start to glow with the red energy. The heat from the fire is burning that wood. And just envision whatever you want to let go of. being right there in that red glow. Whatever you're not wanting in your life, whatever you want to release, whatever is not serving your best and highest good, whether that's an energy of something you're holding on to, something that has happened in your life, something maybe that's continuing to go on in your life. Just place that right there in the campfire. Just see it taking that energy, because that's what fire does. It'll pull that energy in and it will transmute it. So as you place it into the campfire, just watch it being absorbed, watch it burn, and then watch the smoke as it has burned up. Watch that smoke. Follow the trail as that smoke just goes in a circular pattern, and it goes up higher and higher, and it travels away from you. So you're seeing whatever you put in the fire be transmuted. You're seeing it right in front of your eyes. You see that energy that's different now. It's no longer heavy. It's no longer something that you don't want. And you're watching it as it turns into something very positive. Let's turn this around. Let's pivot away from anything that may be bringing you down, anything that feels like you're tethered from it. Place it in the fire. The fire's right in front of you. If you painted it on your canvas, just sit and look at it all day today. Just see that fire burning. See the glow with the red. Maybe there's some yellow in there, some orange. Just watch it all as it burns and burns. And then watch the white smoke that comes up from that campfire. It is transmuted from that low vibration up to the higher vibration, the white light of God. It's traveled up in the universe, and now it is beautiful energy that's so pure and so unconditional. So everything that we brought forward in this prayer time, we placed in that fire. All of those names, anybody that's experiencing something that's not for their best and highest good, maybe it's an illness, maybe it's an emotional situation, maybe it's the energy in our world that is keeping us in the illusion of separation. Let's place that in the fire. Let's place that illusion right in the fire and say, I choose to see our true self. I choose to look beyond the veil of the illusion of separation. I choose to see my fellow beings as light, as love, as me, seeing me in each of you and seeing each other in a loving way and not in our human contrast, but seeing us as perfect. We are all perfection. We are all a spark of the divine. So let's place in that fire that illusion of separation. Let's place in that fire COVID and any illness, any disease that's going on in our world. Let's place in that fire any struggles and challenges that you're going through right now. Anything that might look a little scary or frightening, anything that's keeping us down from our true goal in life, which is happiness and peace. And let's claim peace on earth. Let's declare it together. Let's declare we live in a world, we live in a universe that is abundant. There is more than enough for all of us. There doesn't have to be competition. There doesn't have to be comparison. Let's put those C words into the fire, throw them into the fire, and let's get into the feeling of unity, uniting together as one, seeing now ourselves sitting around this campfire, in our beauty, in our perfection. No comparison, no judgment, no criticism, just love, just being together in love, holding each other, whatever is going on in our worlds, whatever it is that we're struggling with and holding on to so tightly, just thinking that we have to hold on to our problems, we have to hold on to those emotions of anger or sadness, whatever it is. Let's just see each other letting that go. Just seeing all of us together, placing those energies in the fire. And then just feel that energy of release. Feel the energy of freedom. As Marietta says, accept, align, and allow. We're just allowing right now. We're allowing everything to be in its perfection. We're allowing ourselves to have that moment of release, that moment where we know we're here for each other. We're not enemies. We don't look at each other as competition. We look at each other as part of who we are in this experience. We have called this experience to us. We painted it on a canvas. We said, I'm bringing in my soul family. I'm gathering together with like-minded people that understand me, that get me on that soul level. And that's what we've done. We've called each other to the fire. We've called each other to do a release together today, to let go of any energy other than love, anything that's other than love, we let it go. And now let's share true, unconditional love, this true perfection that we're in. Let's share that with each other. So pick one person that's sitting at the campfire with you and just pull that person in close and say, I love you. I love you. And just feel that love being returned to you. Just feel that person really understanding you, really getting the message, I love you, and sending it back. We're all mirrors of each other. So when you look at that person and you say, I love you, you're saying that to yourself. We're all one. So you're saying, I love you, and giving yourself self-love and self-care. And then let's gather around, and all of us together are going to do this energy of love. And I want you to see Dingo, because he's just showing so much love this morning. Dingo, can you say hello? Can you say hello and say, I love you? Just say, I love you. This is pure love. This is unconditional love that just loves, because that's what animals do. They just love. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to all just come into the energy together. And this is Bella. And we're all just going to say at the count of 3, thank you. I love you. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for coming to the fire together, for releasing whatever it was that you needed to release. Whatever you put into that fire, just see it now as transmuted. Any of those prayer requests, all of them that we put on there. And I see each and every prayer request. Matthew Burrows, Gaia, the elementals, Chris, Sabrina, Linda Kiss. I see all of those beautiful prayer requests. Just see them as being handled. See them as going into the fire and coming out as that white smoke, being transmuted into love energy, being transmuted into their perfection, whatever that looks like. It's just perfection. Thank you all for being here. Bella says hello and goodbye to everybody. She feels the energy. She feels the love that's coming at me from all of you, and that's coming to her from all of you. And Gabby says, I felt like I dumped a whole heap of low vibration in that fire. I also felt very strong energy around me, felt drawn to take a photo, and will post it in Angelic River family. I love you all. I'm so very thankful for every one of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I see all of that. Oh, you're all so beautiful. So Deirdre, I know you're still here, girlfriend. So take us out with your beautiful words. There you go. So have a blessed rest of your day. If you want, join me at 11 o'clock this morning. I will be hosting the meditation a day with Himalayas, and it will be absolutely amazing. So to all of you, I say the words that Deirdre typed in. Namaste, y'all. See you later. Bye, everybody.